My candid advice would be for Chelsea and in fact Tuchel and the entire Chelsea management, they should just go get one of the most expensive champagne. As a matter of fact, I would suggest like Dom Perignon with their hands behind their backs. They should march down to wherever they can find Gareth Bale and indeed Daniel Levy and then tender a heartfelt gratitude because they saved their ass. It would have been like an absolute disaster. So as it was a very dramatic climax, but somehow finally the ding dong had come to an end, the end of the season, and Chelsea came out with a scant performance at Villa Park. The outing was everything that I didn't want it to be. It was mostly shambolic, and I keep saying that goes back to my emphasis on the need for a striker because definitely Chelsea we do all the positions, we do all the bullying, hustling. At the end of the day, no clinical finish, and that still brings me back to the same plea that there is a need for a striker. Very, very important. There is a need for a striker. But then I need to start off this video on a very light note. Congratulations once again to Man City. They officially got crowned today as the league title holder, and it was such a spectacular view. It was a spectacular show, and I thoroughly enjoyed myself. It got a little bit emotional because Sergio Con Aguero had his last, game today, and it was rather very emotional. You're talking about a guy who has, been able to etch his name in the sands of time, like a non-English player that had gotten nothing less than 180 goals in his over 230 appearances, with like almost more than 40 assists. Talking about a guy who has won the Golden Boot in the year 2014, he has won like the Premier League in 2013 rather, 2014, 2015, 2016, 2018. I mean, this guy has just been able to prove that he's nothing short of a legend. He's moving, and there are speculations that he's moving to Barcelona. I kind of have always had this, admiration for Sergio Con Aguero, and it got me a little bit teary-eyed because I mean his impact in Man City, cannot be ignored because he made a very, very pivotal impact in the progression of the affairs in Man City. So congratulations to him once again that he exited on a very high note. He scored like 2 or 3 goals today. Sergio Aguero, you can never be forgotten in the grand scheme of things. Your name definitely will pop up. This season was everything it was supposed to be. At some point, I had my heart in my mouth the whole time because I was hoping, knowing very well that Aston Villa had absolutely nothing to play for except the fact that they just simply want to rain on Chelsea's parade, and that is exactly what they did today. And if not for Hotspur and Tottenham Hotspur, it would have been like a very crazy one for Chelsea. But all the same, what can I say? I remember somehow that I deliberately avoided reading accountancy in my first degree simply because I just wanted to avoid mathematics. But on this day, Chelsea forced me into an emergency mathematician because I just had to keep, thinking, making all the calculations, hoping that somehow they get to have grind out some kind of win, which never happened, except for the good graces of Hotspur. I can go on and on. Leicester City fell by the sword that that the same fall that they struck Chelsea with. VAR that worked for them worked against them today. Stranger things has once happened. It would be honorable mention for me to say that Liverpool had been like my MVP for this season. Like to think that they had to rise from the 9th position to the 3rd. For me, that is a massive comeback and is a huge congratulations to them for a team that have had like a very topsy-turvy run. For most part of the season, massive, very massive comeback, and it's a huge congratulations to them. And then congratulations to Harry Kane for his golden boot. I would like to delve into the title holders for this season in no particular order. Unfortunately, PSG, one of my favorite things, didn't get to, win, but they made enough to get the first runner up, and so Lille still clinched the league title. And then on Syria of course, Inter Milan, like I said earlier. And then on Bundesliga, it was Bayern Munchen. And then, of course, in La Liga, it was Atletico Madrid. And then on Premier League side of things, it was definitely Man City. So it was an interesting run. It's just truly, don't intend for it to be like a lengthy one. But tomorrow I'll come on here to share with you my highs and lows for this season. Will get me a chance to like talk about things the way I want and how I want, and everything else in between. So that's about it today on today's video. So congratulations to the champions of the respective leagues. I thoroughly enjoyed myself, although I went on a low, with Chelsea's performance. And I want to stop short of saying that while we're looking for a striker, we might as well be looking for a new manager. I say this because we needed to have won the FA Cup, and that didn't happen. But all the same, thanks to Chilwell for making that goal happen. On another note, though, Chelsea is one team that had not been able to kind of score a double figure. None of their players have scored a double figure, but they still managed to get to the top four. So I think it's something to really be cheerful about. So even if nothing happens on the 29th of this month, like in a couple of days' time, even if nothing favorable happens there, they at least get to have a chance to try for the next season. So that's just about it, guys. Have a great night, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and try to also join the fun loving family by liking this video. That's just about that. Have fun and have a great night rest, guys. Take care of yourself, and bye.